Hi, everybody. This is your announcement for College 101 for the week 4. And today is, what is today? I think it's June 14th today. Yeah, that sounds right. Okay, so yeah, we're in week 4 of our summer session. So time is definitely flying by. So let me see. Let's see. Oh, look at the wrong thing. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to our course so you can see what is happening here. All right, so in our modules, which is where you should always go, we are now, well, first of all, let me just talk about last week's module. I know that was a lot. I gave you a lot to do. And one thing about this assignment, interact with college personnel. So all you're doing in this assignment, this is part 1, is just to tell me which person at the college, and it doesn't have to be, you don't have to give me a name, but what kind of employee at the college will you be contacting in order to complete this course. Okay, so this can be very short. Just answer the questions that I have here, and that's all you need to do for that one. Now part 2, don't forget about part 2. That will be due later in the session on July 24th. Okay, so in part 2 you have to actually report on your conversation that you had with the person you talked to. Now, things happen, so you might not have been able to get a hold of the person you intended to contact, and that's fine. So if you talk to someone else, that's okay. Just make sure you identify that person. Tell me who it was that you spoke with. And then in the second part of that, reflect on, why and how that meeting or that contact, because you don't have to do it face to face. You can talk on the phone or you can talk by email. How was that helpful, and why was it helpful for you? Okay, so, and I'm expecting a short paragraph, okay, 3 to 5 sentences for that assignment. Okay, so remember to get this done. All right, that is due July 24th. Okay, now we move on to our next module, which is Module 3. And now Module 3, this is a good one, because Module 3 is all about time management. And, I've been at this a long time, and I'm probably older than, I bet I am older than all of you, but I feel like I am still learning how to manage my time. And I think this is kind of one of those skills that we never stop learning in our lives, especially as our lives change, right? We have different events happen. Maybe you have a child, or maybe you raise a child and that child's gone. So you have different, parts of your life where you might manage time differently. Now, this brings me to my question for this week that I would like you to answer for your extra credit point. Tell me in the comments below this announcement, well, let me put it this way. How would you assess your time management skills? So in other words, what do you think of your ability to manage time? And be honest, no judgment here. Okay, I confess I still am learning how to manage my time. It's just, something that we always strive to improve. At least I do. Okay. All right, so let's go back to the module. So remember to look at all of the pages in the module. All right, start with the overview page. And in fact, you can't move on to the next module until you have looked at this overview page. This gives us our objectives and our activities. Okay, so then click on Next. All right, so these are readings that you need to do in order to complete the assignments in this module. Okay, so this is called Where Does Your Time Go? I often ask myself that. So read these paragraphs about time management, and then this is related to your assignment for this week. Okay, this is a time management worksheet. Okay, so this is really important. So I'm just going to click on the preview here. Okay, and there's the worksheet. Now you can download this onto your computer, and hopefully you are using a laptop and not just a phone to do this class, but this is what it looks like when you've downloaded it into a Word document. Okay, and so if you download it, you know, like me, right now, I don't have a way to print anything. Just because I'm working from home. That's the college told us we have to work from home, so that's what I'm doing. But I don't have a printer. So you can just go ahead and fill this out right online. So, 7 a.m. Monday, let's be optimistic. And I went running. Okay, I ran 1 mile. So see, you can fill that out right there on the document. And then submit it, save it. Well, make sure you save yours. I'm not going to save this. And then you can submit it. Okay, so anyway, what you're going to be doing is, now this is for a whole week. We don't have that much time because it's a summer session. What I'd like you to do is to fill this out with everything, including sleeping, everything that you were doing starting, if you watch this announcement today, Sunday, then I'm recording this announcement starting today, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay, and I'd like you to have at least 3 days of recorded activities in this on your worksheet. Okay, and this is pretty much what you're doing for this week's module. Okay, and so try to be as specific as possible. Okay, make sure you include, like we say in the paragraph here, you include your sleeping time, your eating time, free time, game time, you're sitting in front of your computer and you're playing games. Include all of that. So however you are spending time, include that in this worksheet. All right, so there's that. So remember, a minimum of 3 days is what I'm going to need. All right, so continue on, and here is the assignment. And this is the only assignment you have for this week, because the discussion, which was going to be based on some readings, I found out that the readings were gone. That website is like, it vanished. So I took that out, giving you a little bit more of a break this week so that you can really just focus on this time management assignment. Okay, so what you're going to do is to take that worksheet that you completed, and you're going to kind of organize what it is you were doing. Okay, so I'd like for you to categorize everything that you were doing, and maybe 3-4 different categories. So some examples are household activities like cleaning house, you were grocery shopping, personal time, which would be like taking a shower, getting ready to go out for the day, eating, and then work. So, college work, or at a job, okay, if you have a job. All right, so so you look at your worksheet and kind of evaluate and reflect on what you did. So then I'd like you to write a minimum of a half a page, and I don't say double space. Double space would be great, but answer all of these questions that I have here. Okay, so what improvements can you make? What time of the day are you most alert? What time of the day were you least alert? What's your largest block of time? Okay, besides sleeping or working, how much downtime did you have? Maybe you found out you have a lot of downtime. Can you reduce the 2 above activities to spend more time studying? Okay, so can you carve out more time for your schoolwork? And then, do your time management skills allow you to be successful in the real world? Okay, so you kind of have to evaluate yourself and be honest with yourself. Is what you're doing as far as managing your time going to be helpful to you to be successful, not just in college, but in life in general? All right, so that is the assignment for this week. And here is the rubric I'll be using to grade you on that assignment. Okay, so there is also a video which is very helpful, and this is required to watch, okay, about rocks. Okay, so you'll understand it when you watch the video. All right, so watch that. And then this is a little piece about multitasking. You know, my oldest brother always talks about how good at multitasking he is, and I think that's probably true. When I try to multitask, I feel like I really don't get very much done. So I just try to focus on one thing at a time. I think multitasking is kind of, I don't think it really exists. You know, I don't think people can actually multitask and do a good job at things. But read that. And then the last assignment, I lied. You have 2 assignments. The last assignment for this week, and this is due on June 19th. Let's see, what day of the week is that? June 19th. That's on Friday. Okay, so this is due on June 19th on Friday. And so what you're going to do here is to talk about what did you learn and to make out your ideal schedule. So in other words, if you were in total control of your time, how would you change what you did over that time that you recorded? Because you're just, in that first thing, you're just recording what you do. Okay, so it's not a plan. It's what you did. Okay, so for this one, what would you change about what you did on that worksheet to give yourself a better schedule, a more helpful schedule? Okay, and I think that's it. And then here's the rubric I will use. And I believe, yes, that is the end of the module. Okay, so this is due June 19th. Your time management worksheet is due June 17th, which is on Wednesday. All right. Okay, so that's what's happening for this week. Only 4 people turned in the last assignment, which kind of actually, it very much concerns me. So try not to fall behind. Okay, if you're having problems, get in touch with me so that I can help you and work with you. All right. Okay, I'm going to let it go there because this is getting to be a long video, and I will look forward to talking to you next time. Don't forget to answer the extra credit question and get yourself 1 point extra credit just for watching this announcement. Okay, have a good week, everyone, and I will see you again soon. Bye.